Hello everybody, this is episode 68, day 75 of our Grand Island adventure. Today Ewan travels back to Sonvolaun via Holyhead and Dublin and recounts his journey.
Well, it's week 11, day 6, Saturday, and I'm back in Holyhead, waiting for the ferry to take me back to Sonvolaun and back to the house of our dreams. As I'm waiting here, we have, you see that seagull right there? That seagull there was like, it came over to the side of the car and it was just looking through the window as if to say, feed me. And then this one came along and pushed him out of the way. And he's now waiting there thinking it's going to get fed, but it's got another thing coming because the only thing I've got is chewing gum, which it's definitely not getting. So, yeah, I didn't pack any food, so I won't be eating until tomorrow, except for this chewing gum. But anyway, I got to Sonvolaun queue at Holyhead, and I'm just waiting. I've spent the last 4 hours driving at 50 miles an hour with a super huge caravan on the back, and every time I was overtaken by another caravan I looked across and said, mine's bigger than that, which I thought was quite funny. Anyway, I got down to around about half a tank, and I thought to myself, you know what, rather than risk driving the rest of the way and having to decant some fuel out of one of my jerry cans, which wouldn't be a problem apart from the fact that I can't seem to find the nozzle. So without having to pull the car apart, or not the car apart, but without having to pull everything out of the car and look for it, it's not going to work, is that? So it's possibly going to be dark when that happens, if I get down to nearly empty. Or if I'm lucky, I might make it all the way home before it gets down to empty. But I wasn't taking any chances, so when it got to nearly half a tank, I had a look at stopping at the nearest town, and the nearest town was Sonvolaun go. So I pulled in there, and I went to the first petrol station I came to, which was an Esso, and put some fuel in, except the fuel pipe thing, you know, where you shove it in your tank or you press, and it's supposed to stop when there's too much fuel going through. You know, when it hits the limit, it's supposed to stop, except it didn't. And I turned around and there's fuel all over the floor. It must have been I don't know, a couple of seconds worth of fuel over the floor. So I put the thing back in its holster and went straight to the shop. And I paid for it, and I said, oh, by the way, it overflowed out of my tank because it doesn't auto flick off when you hit full. So I said, have you got all I can put over it, you know, all I can use to get rid of it, the spill? And he went, oh no, I'll do that, you don't worry about that, I'll do that. So I went and got a sandwich, and I got a bottle of water, and then I came back out to the car, threw the sandwich in the water in the passenger seat at the front, and then got in, climbed in and drove away. And the way that I came out of the petrol station, I was following the mapping on Google Maps, and it told me to continue up the road. I'd already come up the road. I was thinking maybe swing around and go back down the road, but it said go up the road and then take a left. So I did, and it was a really narrow road, almost only a car and a half wide, and speed bumps, lots of speed bumps. So I'm going, and it was uphill, so I'm going uphill, up speed bumps in a narrow road with this great big caravan on the back. And I'd gone, I don't know, a mile, and then I thought, I didn't close my fuel cap and put the cap back on. You know, you put your cap on and then close the flap. I didn't do that, so I pulled over. And I thought, if anybody's behind me, they're going to get stuck. So I went out and I had a look, and on the Honda, there's a little cup in the door, in the flap, and you can just press your filler cap into it while you're filling your car up, like somewhere safe to keep it. And I thought, I hope it hasn't wedged, come adrift, you know, and flicked off and down the road. Otherwise I'm walking a long way down the road. So I had a look and it was still there, so I just took it out, screwed it back in, closed the flap, got back in, and off I went. And nothing else of interest happened apart from this here seagull here. Look, let's have another look at him. Hello. I still have no food, so you can clear off. So I've made it safe. It's I got here about 6:30, I think. It's about 7:15 now, and they're sailing in until 8:20. So I've got here in plenty of time. I feel like I've achieved something from setting off early. I wanted to set off at 2. I actually set off at 2:30 because it took that long to get the caravan and car parked. And I've got a couple of bikes up on the roof rack, as well as the rest of my bikes in the caravan. I'll bar one. I've got a couple of bikes in here as well, in the back. So I don't know, I must have about 12 or 13 bikes today on the way. So I thought I'd let you know what's going on. Everything's safe, the cars worked wonderfully, the caravan stayed in a straight line this time. I've not had to wiggle the steering wheel, so my arm isn't tired. So I'll do another video. I mean, it's a nice fine day. I may do a video from on deck when I get there. I'll get my camera gimbal out and give that a go on deck, and then the next time you see me, I'll be in Ireland. Catch you later. Well, with a bit of luck, this won't take very long. I think they're sending the cars in first, and we're waiting around a bit. I keep looking in my rear view mirror and seeing this person like really tail-ending me. And then I realise it's a caravan. How daft. Well, that wasn't very far, was it? I was kind of hoping we were going to be going straight in then. Right, here we go. Hopefully this straight aboard the ferry. Let's hope the camera doesn't fall over. All I need to do is just follow this guy. First gear up the ramp. Come on, man. Pick a bit of speed up. Nearly on board. Let's hope the caravan isn't too heavy to get over this bridging piece. And we are now on the ferry. I guess we're going down there. Man, this is close. Okay, that looks like it. For position, handbrake on. Oh, wants me to go a bit further forward. Right, lights off, car off, car in gear, handbrake on. That'll do. Catch you in a bit. Can't really see much of what's going on here because the window's so wet, but basically the front of the ship has lifted up. This bit here has lifted up, and with this part here that you can see is the dock, and that's where we're going to roll off. All the cars will be going off the ship in that direction, straight onto the dock there. They may be calling us down to the car deck soon, so I'm going to shut the video off now.
Thank you for coming along with us. That's Ewen and Phoebe Wilby on our Ireland renovation journey. If you want to be notified of updates and new videos as they are uploaded, please remember to click the subscribe button below and then hit the bell. Also, we love company, so feel free to share our YouTube channel with your friends. The more the merrier, and please leave us a comment if you wish. We'd love to hear from you. See you next time. Our love to you all.